It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160, 101.1 FM. You can join us live on Facebook right now for our first visit of the school year with the Homer Center folks. And yes, those mics do adjust up and down. So let's introduce everybody who's in the studio with us this morning so we can tell by their voices who is who. Good morning. Let's start my left to right.
Hello, I'm Christine Kalchuk. I teach first grade at Homer Center.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name's Max Voida. I'm in 6th grade.
Hi, my name is Kara Friedel, and I'm also in 6th grade.
Scott Bauer. I am the elementary physical education teacher.
All right, so there you go. And for your visit today, well, you've both of our students have interesting shirts on. Just to describe them, they both say Homer Center Wildcats, obviously, but they're different designs. And I know yours on the back has something special. Go ahead and turn. And it says, for those who are listening on radio and not watching on Facebook, hear me, responsibility, ownership, attitude, roar. And that all comes together to make roar when you're talking about. So turn around and tell me what roar means. What's it all about?
Roar means just have a positive attitude when you're in school and just respect everybody and have a good attitude and be responsible.
Mm-hmm. Is that something that is being done as a school effort all around?
Yes.
Yeah, terrific. And does your shirt have anything on the back?
Oh, no.
Nothing on the back, but
the ones that we show.
Come on up to the microphone.
We show all of the schools if we take field trips. We wear these shirts and we tell them if we have a good attitude and we do everything good, they will know where we're from.
So your visit today is all about the way that you relate to other students within the school building. Mr. Bauer, can you weigh in on this?
We started a school-wide positive behavior program. This is our third year.
Our third year.
And we call it ROAR, which stands for, as Max said, responsibility, ownership, attitude, and respect. And we have a school-wide positive team, which is Mrs. Beth Genscher, Kara Gardner, former guidance counselor who left to be an assistant principal at Derry, Melissa Kolka, school psychologist, Tanya Hirsch, Mrs. Keefe, and then myself. And then we're led by Lisa Anderson out of the Aaron building. And what they did is they helped us to come up with this program. And there's a lot of schools across Pennsylvania that have it.
Oh, yeah.
So we kind of modeled some of the other programs and created some ideas that work for our building. And as Max said, and Kara said, the whole idea is to catch students doing something positive for our school community, and we reward them with different trinkets and bracelets and pencils, and there's a lot of, what's the word? We have paws. The kids get a paw, and they get a lanyard that they get to wear that everybody can see that they earned a paw for the day.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's prizes that they can win during our quarterly assemblies. So it's really a fantastic program.
Terrific. Come on back up here, Max. Let's learn a little bit more about how the program works for you and some of the positive benefits that you've gotten out of it. What's it been like for you to be a participant in a school-wide program such as this?
It's really exciting, and it's just different because when you do any of the ROAR roles, responsibility, ownership, attitude, or respect, you get a paw, like Mr. Bauer said, and then we have bins that you can put them in, and then, like he said, win prizes, and it's just fun to get win different prizes, have our fun assemblies, and just have a good time.
Yeah, it teaches you. And you can weigh in on this as well. It teaches you about how other people feel too, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, very positive for you.
Yes, it's very positive. It makes me feel so happy how everybody tries to be positive to everybody, because nowadays kids are are rude because sometimes, but this makes them feel positive.
Mm-hmm.
It makes them try to act positive, and it just makes them feel good about each other.
Yeah. And what a great thing that is. Let's talk to Mrs. Kalchuk a little bit about the program and how it has played out in these 3 years that you've had it at Homer Center.
As a classroom teacher, we see it a little differently. Students are definitely working towards that paw. And if they do see someone with the lanyard on, they're like, oh, It's like, well, you got to work hard for it. So a lot of things like pushing in chairs, saying good morning to adults where sometimes they won't speak to adult, just being kind to their peers, helping pack a book bag. They're on the swing and someone's waiting. Here, you can have the swing too, or helping someone tie a shoe. They look forward to earning the paws, like Max said. They want those special prizes, and the assemblies are a lot of fun too. They do a lot of minute-to-win-it games where they pick certain kids. Sometimes teachers are involved, so that's a big thing. Yeah. So I definitely see just a difference in their attitude. They're a little bit more positive when they come to school. And they'll put a smile on there, especially when they get that paw and they can't wait to go home and show their parents, like, oh, I got a paw. And then they have to, we circle which it is, whether it was their attitude, was respect, it was ownership, helping someone do something. So they're excited to, take them home. And now we have a new thing. Every so many paws earns them. There's like a banner. Every fifth paw gets them. I think it's a bracelet. Was it 15, 10? It's like 10, 15, 20, something. Yeah. So they're looking for it now. They're counting. I'm like one more away from getting my name announced because I have 5 paws. So, it's exciting for them right now.
Yeah, it sounds in society, of course, those used to be behaviors that everybody had, and
Exactly.
as a society, we've unlearned them.
Absolutely.
And so to be able to instill these in students now is going to not just help them in terms of relating to each other, but it's going to get them further along in whatever education or career path they choose too.
And as the year goes on, the little things that you picked up a pencil, they got to work a little harder. So they don't even think twice about the things they do now that they go, oh, I got a paw for that. No, you got to work a little harder. So it's nice to see them pointing things out and helping each other and even saying, well, that's not paw behavior to each other. We're not going to get, so.
Really, that's a phrase?
That's a phrase. That's not paw behavior.
You're not helping.
You're not giving us paw. We're not going to earn a paw. So, that's what I see as a classroom teacher. And, I teach first grade, so it's cute to see them.
Yeah, and I would guess from first grade to sixth grade. And let's get our 2 students back up here because you're both in sixth grade. The program started when you were in third grade. Can you think back 3 years to when it first began, what you thought about the program, and how you have progressed in meeting those goals since then?
There's also this thing how if our classroom gets a certain amount of paws, we fill up a paw chart. And if we fill up our paw chart, then we get to do something special for the whole class. Like we can eat ice cream in class or like chew gum. It's kind of fun. So we all try to earn them so we can get rewards. But I thought whenever it first came out, I was like, are they trying to make us like change ourselves? But now I feel like, oh, it's so happy. I like seeing all the little kids like try to get them, and they do. And it's really amazing.
Yeah, terrific. What about you, Max?
Yeah, it's just, I can remember, I think the first time I ever got a paw, I looked at it and the teacher gave it to me, and I said, what is this? And they were like, you had good behavior. And then I remember our class filled up our paw chart, and I think we had like ice cream, like sandwiches in our class, and we were eating them, and I was like, we need to have this a lot more often. I was like, that's fun.
Well, sure, ice cream is a great reward for anything, and we certainly endorse ice cream. But it's probably turned you into much more respectful and responsible students, but people in general, I would guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrific.
Before Facebook blows up with comments, we we have since removed food as a reward. So now most of the rewards are going to be like they can have pajama days.
We have pajama day, slipper day. My students are very close, within 5 paws for her earning a party. So they've already said they want like a video. And a fun video, so that means it can't be educational. So it has to be. It has to be a fun video. So, or they get extra playtime on the new playground. So things like that. Bring in their favorite toy. So it just depends. But yeah, food. We don't do that anymore.
But that's okay. That's okay because the program has to progress as well. And it's interesting you say that they're within how many points of a party?
5 more paws.
And you've just started the school year.
Yes. Well, this is actually, we've already earned our first paw party. We've had one, so this will be our second. So they work very hard. Once you get your first one, then they're like already thinking about what the next one's going to be. So they really work hard for those paws.
Yeah, and probably, and you both as teachers could address this. once they stop thinking about it in terms of earning something through their behaviors, they all of a sudden notice that this is just part of who I am now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, which is the overall goal. Yeah, the goal isn't really the rewards, but the rewards are a nice little incentive. All right, terrific. All right, so the school year is underway. Let's talk to our two students again, find out what the school's been like for you this year. What's it been like? Is everything fun and educational? You having a good time?
Yes, it's very fun. The teachers make it very easy. They explain everything very nicely. It's just, I love it.
Yeah. Sixth grade for you is, of course, you guys are the kings of the elementary school, aren't you?
Yeah.
But you don't lord it over everybody else, and they're not your minions. But as the school year has unfolded, just in this early portion, what are some of the things you're studying?
I'm trying to set a good example for like my little sister, which she's in second grade. She tries to do everything good. Of course, there's going to be some times how she gets out of their way a little bit, but it's still amazing. She's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Ever since it started, she has been doing good things at home too.
Oh, good. Oh, good. That's wonderful. What's your favorite subject? Favorite subject in school?
Oh, my favorite subject is math.
Is math? You're good at it? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What about you, Max?
Yeah, like I also have a little sister at home. She's in 4th grade, and yeah, like she just does everything good at home. Like she's like, I sometimes thinks that my mom will hand her a paw and be like, "Here, go put it on the chart." But and it's just crazy how nice she is at home and stuff, and at school.
Mom and Dad notice.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite subject in school?
Either science or math.
Science or math? Wow, we've got some STEM education going on here in the 6th grade at Homer Center Elementary School. Sports? Either of you do sports or club activities?
I do sports.
Yeah, what do you do?
I play baseball and basketball.
And you?
I don't play any sports, but I do service club, which is like helping teachers. And I'm in Paw Patrol, and I'm also in art club.
Terrific.
You're also in the play.
Yes, I'm also in the play.
Oh, yeah, you're already rehearsing the play? Which is what?
Susical.
Oh, Susical, the musical. Oh, that's good. And do you have your role yet? What is it?
I'm a Citizens of the Jungle.
Oh, okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, it sounds like you're enjoying the start to the 6th grade year, and it's going to go on for you, and you'll have a good time. Thanks for coming in today.
They end with their roar chant. We have a roar.
You have a roar chant?
Would you guys like to say it?
Gotta hear this.
All right, go ahead.
Responsibility is the key to take ownership of me. My attitude is positive. Respect to all is what I'll give.
Great, that's fantastic. Roar, turn around, show our Facebook listeners the T-shirt again. Responsibility, ownership, attitude, respect. That stands for ROAR. And hear me roar, I like it a lot. All right, let's wrap up our conversation this morning with our two teachers and find out what else. Anything else we need to know about things going on at the school? Open houses, visitations, anything of that nature?
We have conferences coming up next Wednesday, the 3rd, from 12 to 7. That's different this year. We usually do a 3 to 7, so a little bit longer this year for us. And can't think of anything else.
Terrific.
We're just starting, so we're all.
There you go. There you go. And we did talk about the playground when it first came in, didn't we?
Correct.
Yes.
And it's going along well, I presume.
Yeah, so year number 2 for the new playground.
Yeah.
So, yeah, everything's going very well down at Homer Center.
Terrific, terrific. Thanks for bringing the kids in. We appreciate it so much. We'll look forward to next month's visit with Homer Center Schools. Appreciate it very,
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thanks for having us.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, AM 1160 and 101.1 FM.